Hello, everyone. My name is Dan, Chief Operating Officer of Nocera. Nocera is a US company dedicated to lessening the carbon footprint of fish farming by our land-based recirculating aquaculture system, REAs in short, to prevent the meddling of natural environments. We believe we are the new solution for aquaculture. First, let's talk about some problems the world is facing. Currently, 3 billion people depend on seafood as a source of protein. China, Japan, and the United States are the world's top 3 seafood consumers. With a growing population, the world will have 9.5 billion people in 2050, which means more food will be needed. As overfishing is an ongoing problem, we will need a better solution for our aquaculture. This diagram shows the problem I mentioned. Capture production has reached a plateau status as the aquaculture production has peaked, which means aquaculture is the key to supply humans' growing demand for fish, with minimum impact to the natural environments and higher fish production compared to traditional aquaculture, such as farming in sea, lake, and river. We believe land-based RES is the new solution of our future. And for more detailed introduction of RES, we have prepared a video from Conservation Farm. Let's take a look at it.
Complex. You want to make the best choice for your family, your local community, and the environment. And now there's a choice that meets all of these needs, a sustainable, local way to farm healthy fish, no matter where you are. Today, fish are being farmed on land, in tanks where clean water is continuously filtered and recycled, and waste can be used as fertilizer for our farmers. It's called Recirculating Aquaculture Systems, or RAS. Since RAS fish are grown in a controlled and traceable environment without the use of antibiotics or hormones, they deliver all of seafood's health benefits safely and sustainably. RAS technology can be used anywhere, so its fish can always be locally grown, helping local economies and providing a fresher product. Given that 90% of US seafood is currently imported, and that twice the current supply will be needed by 2050, there's a growing need for new ways to produce high-quality local fish without putting more pressure on our oceans. RAS has a minimal impact on the environment, leaving half the carbon footprint of imports. It's water efficient, recycles nutrients and byproducts, and conserves wild fish. Plus, RAS fish are fed sustainable feeds that don't require wild-caught fish to be used in their food, for a 0 fish in, fish out ratio.
And this is the land-based RAS fish farm we built in Guizhou Xinyi City, China. The fish farm currently fulfills the local fish demand in light of a ban issued by the Chinese government on fish farming in public waters, such as lakes and rivers. The policy is called 退渔还湖, retreating from lake to land for fish farming, which gives us a great opportunity for promoting our systems. Here are some specifics of our systems. The tank is 2 meters tall and 8 meters wide. We also have a new version which is 10 meters wide. The system generates 30 to 40,000 pounds of tilapia annually, which is 80 times the production of traditional fish farms. Now let's take a look at some accomplishments of our company over the past 3 years. In 2018, we completed 4 fish farms in China and sold 473 systems and realized $4.8 million of revenue with $1.9 million of net income, which are audited by Market. In 2019 to 2020, we have successfully transferred all lead technologies to our wholly owned foreign enterprise in China and are currently moving the manufacturing to Taiwan. In addition to China, our focus will be international expansion. Starting from Taiwan, we also developed the second generation of our RAS and signed an MOU with Mingdao University in Taiwan to co-develop fish farm. In December 2020, we also acquired a construction firm and an aquaculture feed firm in Taiwan to attempt a strategy integration to better develop our fish farms in Taiwan. Here's how we see our opportunity with current trends. In 2020, because of trade war, Chinese fish are now restricted from entering the US markets. For example, Qingfu Group, a Chinese food company with annual sales of 4,800 containers of tilapia to Walmart, was all blocked from entering the US. And that caused the tilapia price to collapse in August of 2020. And tilapia production in Brazil is badly hit by the virus outbreak, with the domestic and international shortage in both North America and South America. Thus, we plan to develop fish farms in operations in Taiwan to supply fish to these countries. And we are seeking $10 million US dollars of investment. Here's the overview of the use of funds. We need $2 million for operating and management costs, $3 million for equipment sale, and $5 million to develop fish farms in Taiwan. So first, let's talk about equipment sale. And currently, we sell our equipment in two ways. First, the sale of patented core RAS components, such as pumps and oxygen generators. Second, selling whole sets of RAS tanks, which is mainly for countries other than China. For component sale, we have signed a contract in 2020 for 2,000 pieces of oxygen generator, and 600 pieces will be delivered before June this year. For RAS tank sale, we are going to sign a contract of 900 systems in southern Taiwan, and all systems are to be completed and delivered by 2023. And here's a forecast table of $3 million of investment for equipment sale. In 2021, we forecast to realize $12 million of revenue with $3 million of net income by sales from 600 pieces of components and 250 sets of RAS tanks. In 2022, we forecast to realize $39 million of revenue with $10 million of net income by estimated sales of 700 pieces of components and 1,000 tanks of RAS. And for 2023, we currently forecast the same estimated numbers as 2022. And this is the overview of 5-year projection of equipment sale. We forecast to reach 59 million of revenue with 16 million of net income in 2024 and 2025, with annual sales of 1,000 pieces of equipment components and 1,500 sets of RAS tanks. As for Taiwan fish farms, we need 5 million of investment and have 3 options to develop: the eel model, the perch model, and the tilapia model. For eel model, we plan to build 40 RAS tanks to breed eel with 120,000 of investment per tank, including working capital, operating cost, and land preparation. We forecast 160,000 revenue with 70,000 of net income per tank per year, as eel is very expensive. And we will grow the species from fingerlings to 1 kilogram size, which is ready for sale immediately. And for perch model, we can build up to 140 tanks of RAS under 5 million of investment. The estimated annual revenue per tank will be 35,000 with 10,000 of net income. And for tilapia model, we have the same number of tanks under the investment. The estimated annual revenue per tank would be 40,000 with 12,000 of net income. And here's the comparison of 3 models based on the current market price of fishes. The eel model yields the highest ROI at 44%. And our company Nocera is committed to making a greener world. We believe our land-based RAS represents a large-scale and environmentally friendly form for bringing clean fish to the table and bringing clean water back to the planet. And for this, we are seeking $10 million of investment to make a bad word. Thank you for your listening.